CND. CND? Okay, excellent. Maya, how about you?
ACD.
ACD. So simple retail, you can go out to somebody's home for parties, or you can go to like a school or a corporation. Okay. Multiple different personas. And you can learn multiple different things from different businesses in those categories. You don't need to just be in one, but you need to think through how you're going to market and show your services. Okay? It's fun stuff, right? Because now you're starting to think strategically on a national scale what the building blocks are of your business. Your business in franchising is not actually plumbing or oil changing. It's how do you build a business with tools or painting that then people can take and go and grow into these different markets, okay? So I'll never forget, it was March, we were doing a show in Tampa, Florida, and trucks, people on the move, all over the news. Schools getting shut down, everything's getting shut down. So I called the mayor of Tampa. The city of Tampa owns the Tampa Convention Center. I said, are you gonna shut the place down? Like, just let me know so that we can call the whole damn thing off, because I can't get to Tampa and have all these people like figuring out how to get there and then you shut it down. And she said, no, we're gonna keep it open. Okay, so we're going up and schools are closing. And so we thought, man, when schools are closed, kids don't eat. Like, you think about how schools provide so much food for kids. So we called Feeding America, and we knew it was gonna be a terrible show because all the exhibitors started bailing on us. And we said, we're gonna turn the show into a food drive. And then we started calling all the news channels. And it was, when schools are closed, kids don't eat. So we're doing this food drive. We've got the whole convention center. Come down, plenty of space, no contact, drop off some food. We're gonna donate it to Feeding America. So by the time we got from Miami to Tampa, we're based in Miami, we were on news channels. They were pushing this thing out. And all of a sudden, Cisco called. They dropped off like 100 gallons of fake maple syrup. It was awesome. It's like, really? Thanks. Pandemic and diabetes in one fell swoop. So it turned into a positive. And a couple of people showed up. I mean, they were really determined to buy a business. But it was a terrible show on that metric. But it was a great show because it gave us a cause. And then, then we said, we need to change this model because, Mayor Jane Castor on Monday, after they took our money, shut the place down. There's no more shows. So the whole year, everything was closed. So get insurance. I wish I'd gotten insurance. I wish I'd thought about that. I would have made a freaking mint on that business if I had insurance. So we turned it into an online show. Went online. I told my team, it's March 19th. I said, April 1st, we're having the first online franchise trade show. Remember that, Rudy? They're like, how do you do an online franchise trade show? I said, I don't know, but we're going to do it on April 1st. And so we built it and we launched it. And people started clicking on in droves. Imagine a big Zoom screen with lots of brands and doors. You click on it and then bam, there's Ralph Nilsson to tell you about finance. And we started getting people from all over the world who had nothing to do coming on and checking it out. Then the magazine that we used to print and give out, well, we couldn't give it out anymore. We put it online. Circulation skyrocketed. Business died for about 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden it just went crazy because everybody was sitting around thinking, what am I going to do with my life? And so for a lot of them, they thought, I should buy a business. We'll send you this. There's some great statistical information out there. 9 minutes or 10? 10. Sweet. Okay, who likes statistics? Who likes money? Okay. My advice, learn the statistics in your category. We'll give you, the IFA has a great white paper that covers all the different industry categories. It shows the growth. It's very useful information. We'll send it to you, unless you can read that. I always love it when people take a picture of it, and then when they zoom in, they can't read it. John, that was for you.